Hey guys, this is a serious wahala for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. A group, the Yoruba Self-Determination Movement, which said it is leading the Yoruba self-determination struggle for the Yoruba sovereign state, separate from Nigeria, has sent an open letter to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on his demand to pull Yoruba out, of the present Nigeria through peaceful negotiations. The group, in a letter made available to journalists on Saturday and addressed to President Bola Tinubu, dated April 17, 2024, and signed by Professor Banji Akintoye, the national leader, Yoruba Self-Determination Movement, Chief Sunday Adeyomo Igbohu, the leader, Yoruba National Defense, and Otuba Ola Ademola, the vice chairman, Yoruba Self-Determination Movement, said, "We have the honor to send to Your Excellency this important letter on behalf of the many millions of Yoruba people at home in Yoruba land, in Nigeria, and in the Yoruba diaspora in almost all countries across the world. We send this letter most respectfully to Your Excellency as a follow-up to our earlier letter dated August 6th, 2022, which was delivered to your predecessor, President Muhammadu Buhari, in the exalted position then as President of Nigeria. Citing reason for his planned withdrawal from Nigeria, the Yoruba Self-Determination Movement said, since 2015, the Fulani have been killing widely among the other peoples of Nigeria, including us Yoruba, destroying farms, villages, and other assets, kidnapping men and women and children, extorting large amounts of money as ransom from friends and family of the kidnapped, and repeatedly asserting their intentions to seize the homeland of all the indigenous people of Nigeria for the purpose of turning all into a Fulani homeland. In the Middle Belt, hindrance blood letting is going on. Very many families have been forced into internally displaced people camps, and many of their villages have been seized by the Fulani and renamed as Fulani villages in your Yoruba homeland. Our people are resisting somewhat better, but the Fulani attacks and killings and kidnappings are unrelenting and are coming daily, leading to horrific instability and forcing most of our farmers to abandon farming altogether, hereby dooming Yoruba people to years and years of famine. According to an unofficial estimate, the Fulani have killed as many as 29,000 Yoruba people in the year since 2015. All these actions by the Fulani are, to us, Yoruba, a sufficient reason for our seeking to separate our Yoruba nation from Nigeria. Most of us Yoruba have no confidence in the restructuring that some of our most respected Yoruba leaders, such as our fathers in our highly exalted Finafere, are advocating. And our reason is that we know that restructuring cannot keep the Fulani murderers away from our homeland. Since after restructuring, the Fulani would still be Nigerians like us and will still have full citizens' rights to come in large numbers and with weapons and intent to kill and destroy and seize land to our homeland. Their spokespersons have said again and again unambiguously that their Fulani nation has prepared all its citizens to fight their current war of subjugation and land seizure for decades and even centuries to come. We Yoruba must not underestimate the Fulani. We must not condemn our people to Fulani killings, destruction, raping, kidnapping, and extortion of ransom for decades, or centuries to come. Our Yoruba nation may not survive such prolonged battering. Mr. President, another crucial matter that we Yoruba must bring before Your Excellency is the horrific and seriously disturbing character of the attitude and the utterly disrespectful approach of one of the nations of Nigeria, namely the Fulani nation, to the federal government and to the sanity, the integrity and dignity of the Nigerian state and the public order. Your Excellency, since your inauguration as President of Nigeria in May 2023, the Fulani have stepped into such a higher level of national devastation as to add mightily to our reasons for seeking to separate our Yoruba nation from Nigeria. We ask you to witness, Your Excellency, the two declarations of war by the Fulani against the President and the federal government of Nigeria and against the entire Nigerian polity. First, the Fulani declaration of war, January 24, 2024. In the first declaration, the Fulani demanded immediate release of the leader of Miyetti Allah, Bello Bodijo, who was arrested for illegally creating an armed Fulani force, which he intended to deploy to all states of Nigeria. The Fulani declaration commands, we hereby retaliate our demand for the release of Bello Bodijo, Miyetti Allah leader Bello Bodijo. We hereby give 72 hours notice. Failure to release him, the Nigerian government will hear from us, threatening that because the Fulani leaders had failed to secure a Fulani successor or a person who would protect Fulani interests to succeed President Bola Tinubu in 2023, the Fulani have decided that their response is inevitable jihad. Both of these declarations of war were proclaimed by the top Fulani organization named Fulani Nationalist Movement and were signed by its president and vice president Umar Amer Shehu and Badu Salisu Amadu. At the same time, as the Fulani Nationalist Movement has been issuing their declarations of war, leading members of the Fulani traditional and political elite, the Sultan of Emirs, the former president and the vice president of Nigeria, the former ministers in the Nigerian federal government, the former and the current members of the Nigerian National Assembly, etc., all of whom never raised a voice against President Muhammadu Buhari's egregious misgovernment and hinderous corruption for 8 years. They have been voicelessly and persistently castigating President Tinubu over virtually every official action of his, threatening that their northern masses would rebel against him and threatening that the Nigerian military would sack his government. The Fulani elites seem to be saying, in effect, that they intend to make Nigeria ungovernable for President Tinubu and that they would never accept any official action of his. Okay, Nigerians, you can ask, this is the reason why the Yoruba nations, said they want to go. So they said, Your Excellency, please accept the best assurance of our highest regards and our best wishes. They want to leave Nigeria. So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comments below the comment section. I beg, subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.